The story kicks off with Renee Rowan, a 15-year-old teenage girl who's basically an outcast loner. She lives way out in the New Mexico desert with her mom, Linda Rowan, who's super depressed after losing her first husband and her toxic stepdad, Chase Duvall. This dude's a total mess. Always drunk, unemployed, starting fights, and straight up abusive. Home life is rough, no cap. Renee keeps reptiles and spiders as pets because people suck. One night at dinner, things explode. Chase and Renee get into a massive argument, and Renee just can't take it anymore. She storms out, hops on her rugged ATV, that four-wheeler quad bike, and guns it deep into the dark desert to get away from everything. She finds a quiet spot, parks, sits down, and starts bawling. All the family drama, her mom's pain, Chase's BS is crushing her. Then, out of nowhere, she spots something weird in the distance. Looks like a crash site with a wrecked hunter's car half buried in the sand. Curious, and maybe a little reckless, Renee flips on her flashlight and heads over. Boom! There's this massive, terrifying alien creature tangled up with a car, trapped in chains in a bear trap. It's huge, black, toothy, monstrous. Think nightmare fuel, not QET vibes. Renee screams her head off and tries to run, but she trips and falls. The alien lunges at her, trying to attack, but the chains hold it back. Heart pounding, Renee scrambles back to her ATV and peels out, but as she's speeding away, she glances back and sees the thing writhing in pain, clearly hurt bad. Something clicks, her heart softens. She turns around, sneaks back, frees it from the trap/chains, and bolts before it can react. Next day at school, Renee corners her friend Gil Lopez and hits him with, "Yo, you got a camera? I need it for just one day." She's thinking if she captures real alien footage first, she could blow up, get rich, go viral, escape this life. Gil's hesitant. "It's my mom's, and you know how strict she is. She won't hand it over easy." Renee begs hard, and he finally caves and loans it to her. The morning after, Renee sneaks Chase's car keys, grabs his revolver for protection just in case, pockets the camera, and heads straight back to the spot from last night. She gets there, alien's gone. After searching a bit, she finds it sleeping in a hidden spot, still injured but free. She pulls the gun, thinking a warning shot will scare it off for good. Bang! Nothing. Doesn't even flinch. Renee mutters, "All right, guess I gotta get closer." She hits record on the camera, gotta capture everything. Creeps up slowly. Up close, it looks like it's still kinda restrained. Old trap or injury. She tries to help free it more, but no luck. Exhausted, she starts backing off. Then the alien wakes up and lunges from behind. Renee falls hard, screaming, thinking this is it, I'm done. But right at the last second, the alien recognizes her. From the rescue the night before, it stops the attack, doesn't hurt her. Renee stares it down and realizes this thing isn't pure evil. It's scared, misunderstood. She tries talking to it softly, but no dice, zero communication. Suddenly, she hears helicopters overhead. Government agents are hunting the alien. Renee whispers like it's understanding. Whisper, "Stay away from them. They're bad news." The night rolls in, and Renee finally makes it back home. She crashes in her room, lies on her bed, and starts replaying the alien footage on the camera. Her eyes wide with a mix of total shock, awe, and a little fear. She's still processing how insane this all is. While she's sorting through her stuff, she suddenly realizes she left Chase's gun back in the desert. Panic mode. She jumps up to sneak out and grab it before anyone notices. Right then, Chase corners her. "Hey, you seen my car keys?" Renee lies straight to his face. "Nope, no idea." She's about to slip out the door when she glances outside and freezes. The alien, who she's now calling Croak because of that weird croaking sound it makes, has followed her all the way home. It's just standing there in the shadows near the house. Renee's stunned, but deep down, she gets it. This thing imprinted on her after she saved it. It's like it's bonded to her now. Without thinking twice, Renee leads Croak back out into the desert to keep it hidden. They're trekking along when, poof, Croak just vanishes into thin air. Renee's freaking out, calling Croak, "Where'd you go?" No answer. Then she hears this eerie sound behind her. She spins around and Croak's mouth opens up, shooting out this glowing golden energy beam or light thing straight at her. It hits Renee like a wave and she blacks out cold. Next morning, she wakes up groggy in the desert sand and realizes she and Croak fell asleep side by side. Something's changed. There's this deep, almost telepathic bond now. They can kind of sense each other's feelings and emotions. Straight up wild connection forming. Renee decides she can't just leave Croak out there. She brings him back home and hides him in the basement. She looks him dead in the eyes and says, "Stay here, don't go anywhere. It's safe." And that's when she officially names him Croak because of those freaky croaking noises he makes. Cut to the desert crash site. Agent Jonathan Keyes and his Black Ops team roll up hard. Jonathan's all business, telling his crew, "We need to capture that alien no matter what. It's a threat to national security. Either we control it or neutralize neutralize it. No exceptions. Back at the house, Renee's buddy Gil Lopez shows up because she borrowed Linda's mom's camera for one day and still hasn't returned it. Linda, Renee's mom, is like, check her room. Gil goes in, Renee's not there. He finds the camera, hits play, and his jaw drops. Real alien footage, like crystal clear shots of this monstrous thing. Mind blown. Just then, Renee walks in. Gil's grilling her. What the hell is all this? Renee tries to play it cool. Just give me the camera back. They argue a bit, pushing and shoving over it. Finally, Renee cracks. Okay, fine. I saw a real alien. Filmed it, thinking I could get rich or famous, but it's gone now. Gil's not buying it. Nah, you're lying. Spill everything right now. Renee sighs, leads him to the basement stairs and asks, you sure you want to see this? Gil's like, hell yeah. They head down. Renee calls out for Croak. The second Croak sees Gil, it lunges like it's about to attack. Full monster mode. Renee jumps in. No, stop. He's my friend. We don't hurt friends. Croak chills out instantly, then starts sniffing Gil like a dog checking someone out. Gil's so terrified he straight up faints. And yeah, he pees his pants a little. Embarrassing AF. A minute later, Gil comes to, screaming. Renee clamps her hand over his mouth. Shh, shut up, Gil. You're fine. Gil watches in awe as Renee walks right up to Croak with zero fear, talking to it softly like they understand each other. Seeing that calms Gil down big time. His fear melts away. He whispers to Renee, don't tell anyone I pissed myself, okay? Renee laughs quietly. Deal. And you don't tell anyone I've got an alien in my basement. But here's the twist. The government agents are secretly listening in. Bugs, surveillance, who knows? Later that night, Chase confronts Renee. I know you took a gun from my van. Where the hell is it? He starts yelling, getting physical, threatening her. Renee screams for help. Linda rushes in, trying to break it up. That's when Croak, hearing Renee's cries from the basement, slams the wall super hard. The whole house shakes. Chase gets knocked back. Croak keeps pounding the wall over and over until Renee's screams stop. Once she's quiet, Croak finally backs off. Linda finally puts it all together. She's done. She breaks up with Chase right there, kicks his abusive ass out of the house for good. Family dynamic just flipped thanks to Croak protecting Renee. Renee rushes back to the basement and sees Croak still there. She gives him a serious look and says, dude, you can't pull that wall smashing stuff again. We'll all get busted if you do. Croak kinda gets it thanks to their bond, chills out and goes quiet. Next morning, Agent Jonathan Keyes shows up right outside Renee's house. He's all calm but intense. I need to talk to you. He gets her in his car, drives off a bit, and hits her with questions. We found a gun in the desert registered to Chase Duval. Is he your dad? Renee shakes her head. No, he's my stepdad. Jonathan drops the bomb. The fingerprints on it belong to a teenage girl. Renee panics, admits it. It went off by accident. Is that a crime? Jonathan smirks a little. Yeah, it is, but relax. That's not why I'm here. I'm talking about the bigger picture. A lot's going down around here, and I'm betting you know exactly what I'm getting at. He hands her his business card and says, you're free to go for now, but by tonight, you better come clean with everything. If not, next time I show up, it's with cuffs. Hearing that, Renee knows she can't keep Croak hidden at home anymore. She decides right then, no snitching to Jonathan, and she's getting Croak as far from the government as possible. Meanwhile, unknown to her, agents hit up Gil's place and scare the crap out of him. Gil cracks under pressure and spills everything. Alien in the basement, Renee hiding it, all of it. Renee takes Croak deep into the desert. She calls Gil, yo, can you meet me out here? Gil's like, yeah, on my way. When he shows up, Renee lays it out. I can't keep Croak at the house anymore. I'm thinking about staying out here with him. Gil's eyes go wide. Are you insane? Living in the desert with an alien? Renee's dead serious. Yeah, keeping him safe is what matters. I'm not asking permission, just telling you. Gil admits, cops showed up at my place today asking about the alien. They threatened me too. Renee asks, would you tell them? Gil lies to his teeth. Nothing, I swear. Renee turns to Croak. I'll be back by morning. Stay quiet. No noise. Anyone spots you, run. She and Gil head out. Moments later, agents swarm the spot. Croak senses them coming. Bolts. The team radios Jonathan. We're here, but nothing. It's gone. Jonathan snaps back. Redirect to side B. That's Renee's house area. Cut to the house. Chase shows up, raging, gun in hand, attacking Renee. She's screaming for her life. Croak hears it from wherever he is and charges back at full speed. Chase raises the gun to shoot, but Croak slams into him, attacks viciously, and straight up kills him. Brutal scene. Renee's yelling, stop, stop, but it's too late. Chase is done. Croak looks at Renee for a second and takes off running. Gil arrives just in time to see the body. He's like, it's over, man. Everything's finished. Renee's confused. What do you mean? Gil confesses. I told the agents everything. They were threatening me bad. Right then, Jonathan rolls up. Renee sees him and tries to bolt. Jonathan fires a warning shot into the air. She freezes in fear. They tie Renee to a chair and start the pressure tactics. Emotional torture. Threats to worse. Jonathan knows her screams will draw Croak out. Sure enough, Croak hears and races toward the sound. Jonathan sees it's working. He's coming! As Croak charges in for the attack, they activate some high-tech device, an energy field or
shrink trap that drops him under control and knocks Renee out cold. A bit later, Renee wakes up. Jonathan lays it out. You harbored a dangerous alien. We could throw you in prison for that, but I'm giving you one last shot. Tell me how we take this thing down. It's a threat to humanity. Renee stays silent, stone-faced. Jonathan walks out. Alone, Renee thinks, if something happens to me, Croak will come save me. She starts hurting herself on purpose, screaming loud to lure Croak. Croak feels her in danger, smashes the device, goes berserk on the agents. Jonathan clamps his hand over Renee's mouth to stop the screams. She bites him hard. He drops. The team grabs guns, ready to take Croak down. Croak smashes through the door like a tank. Jonathan and his guys get knocked flat. Renee and Croak make a run for it. Jonathan recovers, opens fire on both of them. They duck behind a vehicle, dodging bullets. Renee yells, "Get down!" Jonathan keeps shooting. Croak decides, I'm ending this guy. Renee tries to stop him, but Croak charges Jonathan anyway. Jonathan unloads rounds into Croak. Croak gets hit bad, but in one final brutal strike, he kills Jonathan. The bullets take her toll, and Croak collapses, dead. Renee watches it all go down and just breaks, sobbing hard because she really loved Croak like family. Linda shows up, sees the chaos and the dead alien, shocked out of her mind, but she pulls Renee into a hug, trying to comfort her through the tears. A few days later, we see Renee and her mom starting fresh. No more chase, no more fear, just normal life. Renee's tougher now, carrying the grief, but also the strength from everything that happened. If you made it this far and loved this full movie breakdown, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more dope movie recaps, explanations, and breakdowns like this.